Peace, everybody. Check this out. This is Daxe, and this is the first multi-chain certificate of deposit, right? Okay. I think they should fix that. But at the same time, it actually says the first certificate of deposit. So they are definitely on the Binance Smart Chain, okay? And they definitely came out with the label of the first certificate of deposit, multi-chain certificate of deposit. So they coined that phrase. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to go over Daxe a little bit. We're going to go through a couple of things so you can understand the platform. We're going to look at some numbers and for you to be able to make a decision whether you want to trade trash cash for token, right? So check this out. Daxe. On this platform, you have the token address. You can go look this up on BSC scan to check out what the addresses look like, right? And for yourself, so you can see what's going on with the token. The token isn't listed on CoinGecko. I really don't deal with CoinMarketCap, but it's pretty much the same thing. CoinMarketCap is a little more biased towards projects, but we're gonna see what's happening, right? And what's going on. So we have 160 people holding this project currently. There are total supply looks like 2 trillion tokens. 2 quadrillion, something like that. So what we're trying to do is, with the Daxe project being a certificate of deposit, multi-chain certificate of deposit, is to get more addresses and get more holders of the token. Now, Daxe's been doing pretty good on the chart. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to go to the chart, then I'm going to go back to the platform. Some people go to the platform, then go to the chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the chart. If you look at Daxe, since its inception, as far as the numbers, this is the 5-minute chart. We're going to go to the 1-hour chart. And you see what Daxe's been doing? From 0019 went as high as to 8. Right. That's amazing for a new project. And I'm explaining to you why after we take more of a look at the project and why the chart is reacting like this currently. And it looks like it may go further, right? So go to Daxe and go to the charts where it says charts, and you will find this screen, Daxe charts. You want to go to Etherscan, copy this address, go to Etherscan, BSC scan, and paste into the address bar and search. So they had a sacrifice phase. It's over. It ended. It was extended for another 4 days, I think, and it ended. Daxe deployed. It opened up for staking Sunday on the 22nd. Monday on the 22nd, if I'm correct. And now we're in business. Everybody that was in the pre-sale should be able to get their Daxe. Right? I say Daxe. I haven't heard anyone say too much anything else. But Daxe is going to be on other blockchains. Now, I currently have in my wallet was this 9 billion. Okay. 900 million, sorry. I'm staking for a month so I can try the platform out. But this is what they're going to give me back in Daxe tokens for staking my coins. So this is about what? 1 billion tokens, right? So that's fine because either I'm going to sell them, right? Or be in, I'm going to sell them, or they're just going to be in my wallet. So my whole point of this is, saying it is, when you get these coins, put them in the platform and try the platform out. You didn't buy these coins or these tokens just to sit, right? You bought them so that you could participate and, God willing, make money off of the project, right? So when you put the 1 million tokens, you put them right here, set your date for where you want them to, when you want the exit to be. The smart contract to calculate what you need to know as far as how much you're going to get back. And there you go. Wait for your date. Now, as you see, I have 2 billion currently staked in the platform. Now, no one really will know exactly how it's going to go until we get done as the regular consumer having opinions and dealing with the platform. So from there, I'll let you all know how things go, and that'll be 30 days later for me. Now, we're going to go to the fact sheet. When is Daxe going live? 21st. So it went live. It did go live Sunday. Okay. The main advantages of Daxe. A lot of everyone that has missed the Hex. If you don't know what Hex, of course, other YouTubers will say Hex, was Richard Hart's project. I'll say Richard Hart and his programmers project. You can't forget the people in the back, because he'll tell you in a minute that he has people doing this. So Hex was a project on Ethereum that was patterned after the certificate of deposits that banks use, that you only get pennies per year pretty much, unless you have a lot of money sitting there. And that money, you'll see that 1% per year, 2% maybe as an income. As a form of a good investment. People used to see them like that. These days in crypto, we see thousands of percentages, right? So I'm a Hexican myself. Okay, so I messed up in Hex big time. Early unstaking, big time. So I suggest that you all look into this project, because it seems to be a pretty good project. I've talked to the developers, so it seems to be a pretty good project. Okay, so allow everyone that has missed the best value growth in Hex to have the opportunity to get similar gains. Hex on post will not give 10,000 returns, because Hex has already appreciated so much. Allow small players to participate. Small Hex purchases and small Hex stakes are priced out right now due to high transaction fees. What they're talking about is Ethereum, due to high transaction fees, it pretty much won't be worth you even buying Hex on Ethereum because the transaction fees are ridiculous. I'll show you an example in a minute, okay, through Tucanair. It's a staking platform for Hex called Tucanair. And I will show you the exit fees. Not even, that's a transaction fee, just the unstaking fees on Tucanair are extremely ridiculous because of Ethereum. I don't want to make the videos too long, so I'll do that in the next video about Daxe. So we're going to continue with this. What does Daxe? Oh, holders of Daxe in early networks will be eligible for airdrops on future networks. Now, let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Let me make this point, right? Calculator guys up. You see this chart? Just off this alone should give you an idea on what the potential will be on other platforms, right? So let's continue. What does Daxe really do? Daxe is a store of value coin, none of that fancy stuff like ETH or NFTs or governance coins. Daxe is in the same camp as Bitcoin and Hex. They are both store of value. The way Bitcoin gains value is through adoption. Same thing with Hex. The difference is that Bitcoin is a proof of work. Daxe is a proof of weight. This means that Daxe rewards go to those who promise to stake, i.e. not sell. And it rewards them exponentially more as time increases. So if you're understanding, let's compare this. If you're new to crypto, compare this to, I'm just comparing it to a bank. It's not a bank. A bank is a financial institution created by centralized governments in order to control your money and your movements with your finances. This isn't that. And matter of fact, let's go through banks. At the same time, they'll say it's your bank account, but if somebody sends them a letter, they'll shut your bank account down and lock your bank. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't lock your bank if somebody says shut your bank account, right? Okay, let's continue. This last bit is important because when you stake, you take coins out of circulation, and this contributes to supply shock, in turn growing the value of the coin. You can see the effect of this in the chart of Hex. Is Daxe a Hex killer? Absolutely not. In fact, we love Hex and love Richard Hart. Let me say this. I think no one would have put this up here if they wasn't Hexicans. This is my personal opinion. My personal opinion as a Hexican, I think Hexicans made this project. They made their money out of Hex at the same time. They made this project because they seen where it was missing. Like a project like Hex was completely missing out of crypto. And one thing we realize as Hexicans is what Richard Hart and his developers did bring to the table is a decent platform, a good, very good platform that no one's seen before in crypto, that challenged the way everything was done in crypto, let's say the crypto elites to a point. You can say it's not to a point any crypto elites because crypto come out with new projects on blockchain every day, right? So big ups to them for that. Now, I don't know how, Richard Hart, what he's going to do with the tokens, but I'm pretty sure he appreciates that at the same time, because I know he doesn't like anybody trying to copy Hex at all. I've seen him down other programs. I was surprised to even hear him down other programs, but at the same time, he's been down Bitcoin for the longest and Ethereum, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But He's not scared to speak on other people's programs. So 1% of circulating supply of Daxe will be donated to the Hex origin address. We aim to provide another opportunity for those that missed the beginning of Hex to take advantage of another crypto certificate of deposit on networks where the little guy isn't priced out. So what does Hex, what does Dex token allocation, just like Hex, Daxe will have an origin address with a similar allocation to that of the origin address of Hex. The liquidity of Daxe will be intentionally kept low. We want supply economics to directly benefit holders. Circulating supply of Daxe will be 220 billion. Okay, so this is important. I'm not sure in the math how to work out. I'm pretty sure they have it worked out in the math somewhere. But this is right here, to me, this is more interesting than a lot of things. I'm gonna say, because this is the staking platform, right? But this is the math pertaining to this is important. I'm gonna have to ask more questions about this. So what would the initial market cap be? Initial market cap will be very small. It will not exceed 5,000. This will enable rapid value appreciation and will make sure that those who get it early benefit far more. Just like Hex, where those who jumped in early with modest amounts even outdid later whales. That's a good point. Now, if you don't know what a whale is, that's a person that has a big chunk of money. You have these rich people, make you feel bad. You on TV, you may even been in crypto for years, and then they say, yeah, I jumped in this project, I put 15 grand in, and here you come with your $100 to $1,000, and they make you feel like a fool, right? All that said, we are not promising anything to anyone. We encourage you to find out why it would be advantageous to participate in a cross-chain certificate of deposit with low initial market cap and low LP, and understand why these are very important. This is interesting. I'm gonna be honest. There's some different tokenomics. So they say not exceed 5,000. I have to ask about that. Example, for 0.002 to 100, there is 50,000x return. From 10 million to 1 billion, there is 100x return. So a bigger initial market cap isn't better for early investors. Will Daxe launch on any other networks? Initial networks will be BSC, AVAX, Postchain, Solana. The team is discussing possibly launching on VLX, Polygon, Matic, and ADA. These will be announced. Holders on early networks will be eligible for airdrops on new networks. Now, this is the thing. And if they see this video, I make this suggestion. They need to be on crypto.com on the Chronos network too. They need to be on that Chronos blockchain, because all of these has to do with wallets, right? But people can go right to the Chronos blockchain, use their debit card, buy them some Crow tokens, send that over to the Chronos blockchain, and get into this Daxe, right? Let's go. Lock liquidity 555 days. Daxe power. Lock liquidity 5555 days. No pre-mine, no referral program, no fees. So November 21st, sacrifice. November 21st, sacrifice. November 22nd, go live, which it did. November, December, BSC to AVAX snapshot. We need that. We need that. AVAX going up. We need that. I'll be on the AVAX network too. December 12th, the 20, 21. Oh man. AVAX, December 12th. Now hopefully they keep that up. AVAX the post chain, December, January, post chain. I mean, the cross chain bridge is live on the 22nd before Christmas, and post chain go live December or January. So I suggest you all read through this some more. I'm gonna do another video because this one is long. I don't want to be a half hour on a cryptocurrency project. People minds don't stay focused that long on projects to learn. So I'll be going through this white paper tokenomics, and I will also demonstrate to you what they meant by the even purchasing hex on Ethereum blockchain, and what they mean by what they said. So I'm gonna say peace, everybody. Next video.